So when I planted it, I watched for initial emergence, and then I did the flag test where you mark the plants as they're coming up, and I did that every 12 hours, different color flag. And then this morning I went out there and found those flags and dug up an initial emerged, and then a corn plant that came up at 72 hours, and then a corn plant that wasn't even flagged. So it came up after I stopped measuring at 72 hours. And this one was an initial. It was 18 around by 40 kernels long. This one was at 72 hours, which is 16 around by 35 long. So we lost 2 rows and 5 kernels a row. And this little thing here was the one that came up even after we stopped measuring. And essentially, yeah, there's a little corn there, but he basically was a weed that I couldn't kill. If everything came up at the time of initial emergence, we'd be looking at 243 bushel corn, planted seeds at 27,000 on 38-inch rows. Between initial to 72 hours, we lost 20% yield. So that is what Amplify D does. Amplify D gets it out of the ground, gets it up together, because guys, if we can gain 20% more yield without really having to do a whole lot, that does a lot for our pocketbook. It really does. And I'd like to see a farmer be able to stay farming every year, and with commodities like they are, we're going to have to figure out how we can get that corn or beans, but mainly corn, to yield like it should for the cost of the seed, the cost of land. And I'm convinced that Amplify D is one of the keys to getting it started right.